today's video, I did a very easy everyday makeup look. This one is very easy and simple to achieve. Also great, and you don't have a lot of time to get ready. So if you want to get it, then just keep watching. I'm going to start by priming my face, and I'm going to use the Marc Badescu facial spray. This is the purple one. I'm using a primer spray to really hydrate my skin, and it's also very fast and easy application. So it's gonna drench my face. For foundation, I'm gonna do something really quick and easy. I'm gonna use the Makeup Forever Ultra HD Stick Foundation. I'm in the shade 117 or Y225. And I'm just gonna apply like little dots all around my face. I'm gonna do like a pretty light layer because I don't want my skin to look too heavy and feel too heavy. And then to blend it all out, I'm gonna use a beauty blender. Using a beauty blender is gonna give you pretty natural coverage. And in places that you want extra coverage, you can just dip your beauty blender in and tap over. When my skin's doing like really good, I won't even wear a foundation, but I want my skin to look good today, so I'm going to be wearing a foundation. And I really like this foundation. It doesn't look like you're wearing foundation, especially if you do like a light layer like I'm doing right now. But if a beauty blender takes too much time for you, you can always use a brush. Brushes tend to go a lot faster, especially with stick foundations. I just prefer a beauty blender because I have really dry skin, and I like the way beauty blender makes my dry skin look. It doesn't emphasize any dryness at all. And then any areas I want to cover up a little bit more, I'm going to take this foundation on my finger and just really quickly cover them up. For concealer, I'm going to take a pretty high coverage concealer. I'm going to use Tarte Shape Tape in the shade Light Neutral. Hopefully this matches me. It's a little dark. I'm only going to apply a pretty small amount because it is super full coverage, but since you're applying so little, it's not going to take so much time to blend it all out, as well as like painting it on. It takes kind of a long time. I'm also not going to use a shade that's like too light because this makeup is pretty natural. You don't want to go too light with your concealer and highlight too crazily with it. Really quickly, to set my concealer in place, I'm going to use the RCMA No Color Powder. I'm just going to take this in the same beauty blender. I'm not going to be switching my brushes a lot. The beauty blender is pretty much the only tool that I'm going to use for the face products. That way I don't have to like rummage through all my brushes and find a bunch of stuff. To bronze my face, I'm going to use the Physicians Formula Butter Bronzer, and I'm just going to quickly bronze my face. I'm just going to do bronzer and highlight today. I don't really feel like blush is that necessary for me. I'll apply it when I have time, but when I don't have time, I'm not going to apply a blush. I am going to be applying a highlight because I like my skin to look really nice and glowy. So I'm just going to take the ABH Sugar Glow Kit and my beauty blender and just add highlight to my cheeks. It's gonna make your skin look really healthy, and I love the look of highlighter. I'm also gonna stick this highlight in my inner corners. Just gonna use my finger. And then I'm gonna set my face with the same Marc Badescu spray. For eyeshadow, you can do pretty much anything. You don't even have to apply eyeshadow at all. You can just go on with mascara. But I'm going to apply a little bit of something to my eyes, just give them a little more definition and smokiness. I'm going to use one palette, and that has pretty much everything that I want in it. That way I don't have to jump from palette to palette and get different colors. I'm going to use the Jaclyn Morphe palette, and I'm going to take this shade, put this pretty much everywhere, all over my eye. So I'm going to buff this all in the crease. You could also use your bronzer if you're like really short in time and just apply your bronzer in your crease. You could even put your highlight on your lid. I'm also just gonna pinch my brush. That way I don't have to get a pencil brush and just buff that down my lower lash line. I'm gonna take a little bit of this shade. Typically when I'm doing fast makeup, I'll keep my makeup pretty neutral and warm and matte. That way it won't look bad even if I mess up. If you want to deepen up this look and you don't have time to do eyeliner, you can take a dark brown and kind of smudge it on your lash line. I want to take this shade and put a very little bit of that on my outer corner closest to my lash line. And I'm going to curl my lashes. I think this is a very important step. It makes your lashes look a lot more lifted and makes you look a lot more awake. It would also help my mascara look a lot better. And then I'm going to apply some mascara. I'm using the Urban Decay Perversion mascara. Really quickly, I'm going to apply a dark brown on my waterline. I'm going to use the Marc Jacobs highliner gel crayon in the shade Coco. It's just going to help your lashes look a lot more thicker and fuller. And since it is a brown, it's going to make it look softer rather than using a black. For lips, I'm going to do a gloss. I'm going to use the Colourpop Ultra Glossy Lip in the shade Moonchild. It's like a deeper nude glossy gloss. If you missed this video, thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed, please don't forget to subscribe and like it if you have not already. And if you want to see the full list of products that I mentioned, you can look in the description box below. Other than that, I'll see you in the next video. Bye. I'm going to start by prepping my face.